Doesn't it look like those trees are back, but they're not? So annoying. I guess I could mod Starfield, but you know what I'm looking for is uh like I don't know, I guess I'll show you what I just saw here because it's like kind of depressing. So I just went through the popular of all time for Starfield and I saw the first page and there's some good stuff here, but it's all stuff that helps make the game just like playable. I'm looking for something better. And something better, I'll have to search for collections in I'm sorry, the mods in mod categories. We are looking for oh yeah, there's much less choice here. We're looking for anything that messes with the monsters, and I don't see it. You can see the scene did not. Yeah, like I'm looking for like monsters and creatures. Maybe gameplay might have something if we sort for downloads, right? Or sorry, in well yeah, downloads. Uh Less spongy enemies would be good. Starfield performance boost, richer merchants, shipbuilder tolerance tweaks, improved combat AI, instant scan, a jetpack overhaul, ship skin. But I'm looking for monsters, and I don't see it until they do. Yeah, until they do. I don't see it. I don't see how this could be good. Uh yeah, I'm looking for anything with the monsters or mobs, and I don't see anything at all. I'm looking for anything that messes with the mobs. I want I'm looking for a monster mod, right? I'm looking for a Starfield monster mod to fill those worlds with mobs, and then I might be a little bit happier. Yeah, getting the monsters costume. I'm looking for mods. Monster. What is this? It's oh no, it said the image is not found. Yeah, this thing's like not even real. Starfield is getting dangerously good. Skyrim immersive creatures. Wait. So Starfield mods are getting dangerously good. God damn it. Yeah, look, trees are spawning. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oops. There we go. That's okay. I don't want you to keyframe those at all. Yeah, or I'm sorry, key bindings for yeah the sets. Yeah, the sets that I've had. I just don't want. I just don't need that many at all. I'm just gonna do like four, and those are all good. I really don't want those there on the. I don't want any of these on any of these. Yeah. Oh, toggle select your set is a much better key. Shit. Yeah. No, no. I want. I don't know what to do for that. Let's try like H. Social actions. No. You know, that wouldn't be bad. Scoreboard. There we go. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Toggle gear. Yeah, just get rid of all that shit. Yeah. So there was a blue tree and then it disappeared. See, when you get close, the trees disappear. Or no, maybe this guy chopped it. So okay, we're just surfing the Starfield scene to see if anything's changed, and we're not seeing it. We're looking for anything that remotely indicates like making more mobs and make it more of a combat game because the combat is what I'm interested here, and of course that's the one mod that's missing. That's the only mod. We'll go down the list a little bit. We'll go like 5 pages, but I don't think. I guess there's no creation club for this yet, so that's one of the reasons why Starfield wasn't that good. Is the modders couldn't fix it the first month. Simply faster ladders, high spacesuit and breathable areas, perk up better experience, increased highlight distance, less heinous leveling XP curve, smooths out the leveling curve, making higher levels less grindy while remaining close to default lower levels. Gameplay tweaks, stop staring at me, in-game FOV changer, easy speech, shipbuilder unrestricted. See, we're not seeing almost anything having to do with the combat, which makes it like a dead game to me pretty much until they add a whole lot more mobs. They'll need the creation club for that. You can call your ship. That's kind of funny. You can call your ship. That's awesome. Like there was a lot of really good stuff in this game, but there's not enough stuff here to make it a playable game. It's unfortunate. So we scrubbed this idea, and yeah, there's like literally not enough here. It's unfortunate, you know. Fucking annoying. I'm gonna play a song so I can pick these plants faster. I used to play on hard all the time, but yeah, I'll do Midnight Harmony, I think, on expert. I want decidedly Dex. I doubt I can do this very fast, or very well, but we'll see. I like this song. I did not miss that. Sorry. Okay, so now what? We go back to the drawing board here. Yeah, there's nothing else here that even. I mean, Unturned look good, and it's not very big, but it's still not my game. I know it isn't, and yeah, there's just not enough. Yeah, yeah, there's not enough here that like honestly. So I know what I was gonna do. I'll do Valheim. I think now. Why is Valheim not installed? That seems weird. Yeah, install that to D drive. That's weird that that's not there. Yeah, Valheim will go quick. That's fine. Really? Come on, a jackal spawned me. I couldn't even hear it. Why is the sound not in the background? That's a long walk, man. Fuck you. What the fuck was that? I hear nothing at all. Is the sound on in the background? Play on in the background, you idiot. You keep getting me killed with that. Fucking dumb. Aw, you spawned me at the wrong place, kind of. Damn it. No, I'm just gonna travel. Fuck it. Okay, so yeah, what now? We are on display capture. That's good. So yeah, so we go back to the drawing board. Valheim is a good place maybe to go. and start a brand new game. Valheim might keep me busy. I still have not totally done all of the Valheim content. It's just fairly slow, unfortunately. It's like it's a slow game. Project Gorgon is a possibility, I guess. But none of these will suffice. None of this is good enough here. And I'm now looking at returning back to some other mainstay. EVE Online can't keep me engaged. It's just like I realize now I'm reaching this fundamental realization about myself that I'm seeking content, and when the content when I've seen it and I've grokked it and I've understood what the content is, uh we're gonna do luckman harvesting here. And then, yeah, I'm not supposed to eat that and that because it doesn't really matter. The rest of it I can save. Yeah, what am I at? 675. Yeah, that's good. Uh yeah. So what was I going to say? The reality is, I'm gonna go back today. I guess I'll make a phone call and I'll transfer some money, and I'll go back to Final Fantasy 11 today. I think in retail, and just immerse myself in that for some days until the new Rust wipe for like 10 days. I'll probably do Final Fantasy 11. They're not making enough games that like RPG wise to keep me happy, which is unfortunate, and I just pretty much have to address that. And so I'm going to kill the mic again and just keep searching for games. I could go back to World of Warcraft and do Alliance side, Dragonflight again, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's like what I mean. I liked it, but I mean, I've seen it. I'm looking for new content. I just don't have it. Like I keep looking for new MMORPGs, and I guess I've got to sort. Yeah, new yeah, MMO bite, right? Let's see what he has to say. I like MMO bite. I think he's good. This should not be taking this long. Let's go. You glitched or something.
September was a fairly disappointing month for new MMOs. We had Evercraft, Cabal Return of Action, and Open Beta for the first Descendant, which really isn't even an MMO. Any MMO, and Waven all enter a type of playable form. October, unfortunately, looks to be roughly similar, not horrible, but at least we have more MMOs in terms of options. Several new MMO releases, a couple test phases, and most importantly,
it's really weird how every gacha looks like. I'm sorry, every MMORPG that comes out now is Asian. Looks gacha. It looks like Genshin Impact. I loved Genshin Impact, and I think it's a really great game. But this rip off shit, man. I think we only needed one Genshin. I don't think I need Blue Protocol. I didn't think I needed Tower of Fantasy.
Over on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this weekend and every weekend. So you should come on over.
And they overdo it. They like honestly, they give you too much. Those games are bloated with too much shit you can do. It needs to be harder. Like Genshin's good if you don't gotcha. I heard this from Tectone, I think, like on the Steak and Eggs podcast is like, you know, the game's good if it's hard, and if you cut your teeth on Souls and Rust, you want hard. I'm looking for hard. Like I guess I'm looking for new MMORPGs, but those are unlikely to. And honestly, the games that he plays don't interest me most of the time because they're all gotcha and all Asian. And I'm okay with Asian. Got no issue with Asian. I love Asian. It's just that it's all usually like gotcha, and it's all usually watercolor cell shaded, and I'm not really a fan of that. I think we only needed one Genshin Impact.
Join me and the MMO fun. Otherwise, hey, if you enjoy staying up to date with what's releasing and more specifically this series, make sure to like the video, leave a comment telling me what MMO you don't miss any.
Thank you, Mr. MMO Bite, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel. Sorry for the mic problems, guys.
PAX Day describes itself as a social sandbox MMO inspired by legends of the medieval era. The game is set in a large, completely open world, allowing players the freedom to play what they want, however they want. The devs claim the game will allow for thousands of players to all play together seamlessly, probably not in dungeons or raids. But out in the world, there is an emphasis on crafting, as apparently everything in game is produced by players: your armor, your home, items, tools, materials. It features an entirely player-driven economy, which does have its pros and cons, and is set to be
This is the big game that I want really bad.
one of the most anticipated upcoming Western MMOs in the immediate future. And for the first time ever, the devs have confirmed there will be a fully playable alpha test phase, and sooner than you might think. In their blog posted on September 19th, they claimed something like in a few weeks, which means that it could be within the first half of October 2023, or maybe even in the second half. I don't know. It honestly doesn't even matter so long as it could be within the first half of October 2020. An entirely player-driven economy, which does have its pros and cons, and is set to be one of the most anticipated upcoming Western MMOs in the immediate future. And for the first time ever, the devs have confirmed there will be a fully playable alpha test phase, and sooner than you might think. In their blog posted on September 19th, they claimed something like in a few weeks, which means that it could be within the first half of October 2023, or maybe even in the second half. I don't know. It honestly doesn't even matter so long as we get a look at what the game is and how it functions, which I'm really excited for. Do you remember Torum Online? One of Asabimo's most successful and simultaneously highest quality mobile MMORPGs. They've repeatedly tried to replicate the success that Torum experienced, and while they've yet to achieve that up until this point, that isn't to say that it won't happen, and this is Asabimo's latest attempt. Metria is a very cute, and I know you guys are going to immediately say Genshin clone, but anime MMO that has a very bright, very vibrant aesthetic. Okay, so yeah, you know what? It kind of looks like a Genshin Impact MMO if Genshin had a really cluttered UI. It seems as though combat is hybrid action combat, with players able to freely use their abilities without an enemy, but when an enemy is present, it automatically locks onto them. You can cycle through enemies, not through the tab key, as Metria is not a PC MMO, sadly. Rather, targeted both platforms. Playable after their recent fallout with GameGo, you might be in luck. Fractured Online is essentially a Western take on Lost Ark, featuring a similar top-down isometric perspective, action combat, although the similarities really end there. Fractured Online is much more focused on life simming, fighting monsters, acquiring materials, crafting gear, items.
Why do they keep making isometric games in 2023? The last time it was good was 1998. Why do they keep ripping people off? Fuck them.
Okay, right, whilst I'm out here, I need to investigate the shrine where I was found. There's a treasure chest over there. Oh, I don't have a glider equipped. I could glide to it, I suppose. This one. Enter the ruins. Oh, we're going to get a bit of story here. So there's an ancient ruins. Okay, that's kind of cool. So aside from the farming thing, the game appears to have some main quest line where you uncover the secrets of this ancient temple or a civilization long forgotten. You need to like do riddles and stuff. I like that. Cracking on with some quests. Sun's coming down. The world's very orange right now. Got our sawmill. We've got our smelter. Yo, it takes quite some time to make these planks. You definitely want to keep this working at all times. Put 100 bricks on the go. You might even want multiple smelters. Wow, I've got a quest to give 5 gifts to villagers. Mate, I'm still getting on my feet. I'm still finding my bearings and you want gifts. Greed. And that is. Nighttime the players just run around, gather as much stuff as you can. Interact with NPCs and get stuff done in the daytime. That seems to be the play. Okay, we've returned home. Bags absolutely rammed. I can finally harvest my food. This needs more work. Mate, onions are sited in the exact same area. There's another area over here that I haven't been to. Let's check it out. Is this a complete... Each zone has... Oh, we just learned a recipe. That's... some carrots, I guess. I have to... 150 trees. Bloody hell. It's quite a lot. Certainly clearing the land. Can we build this house yet? Do we have 100? We do. Let's finally build our house. This has taken many days. That just put the roof on it. Is this 8 hours of real life time? Bro, okay. I guess we'll have to come back tomorrow to see it built. I thought it was going to make me add more resources. I thought that was like stage 1, but those resources took ages to refine. I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to slowly materialize. Time of night. Yeah, 4 AM. Hello, Reth. I get to select. Never met anyone called grilled meat cook stuff now. I wonder if I can chop these bigger trees now. Yes. I wonder if I can make more money from wood cutting now. Let's see. Lots more wood. That's better. Finally got a real axe. Durability. Facial tools. Cool. Okay. What am I actually doing right now? I'm not even too sure. I'm just kind of running around, gathering stuff a little bit aimlessly. It's quite cozy. Just chilling out here in this meadow, hunting animals, gathering stuff. Not really. I'm starting to enjoy. Super enjoy. Sense of progression's a bit better now. It kind of sucked in the beginning. Not gonna. Sense of progression. Expanded inventory. Raja Bay, I think. I like games that incentivize exploration. Always feels good to loot one of those chests, actually. You can make some mushrooms. I wish you could make seconds for a slide. I'm going to log in tomorrow and see if my house is... You can build these trees and buy writs, we can expand our land size. So it's eventually this massive area, as displayed here. Things are finally starting to come together. Let's look inside, shall we? Door just opens. This is the house. It's not much, but it's home. Add some wallpaper, why not? That's better. What is this? Is this a refrigerator or something? That'll do. House is coming together nicely. Let's go with this haircut today. Our axe is about to break. Let's see what happens when it 100% breaks. Does it just revert to the previous stage? It does. So you shouldn't let it go all the way down. You should repair it early, I think. Fuck. So now I need to recraft my axe. Luckily, I've already got the materials for it. I like that even though you've got all of these storage bins, their storage quantity is all connected and you can access all of it in one. That's quite nice. Chat with the Shura. Heavy sawmill. So that's to make even better planks. That's a bit expensive. Yeah, we're not really at... Sure, why not? A writ. Writ allows you to expand your housing space. Costs 20 renown. Oh, okay, so renown is like a resource. I suppose I'll buy like 8 of them. I can't think of anything better to spend your money on. We're finally... Other players can steal your resources. I thought this was a casual MMO. That's stressful. I'm not feeling very relaxed now, knowing that I need to compete against all these players to farm fucking clay, because there's not enough of it on the map. Feels like I'm playing a hardcore sandbox PvP MMO now, because we're all fighting to gather the clay. Stress levels through the roof. Smallest bit of player friction and it turns toxic. Wow, 283 Palians ahead of me. It's going to be a long loading screen then. Game must be popping off. Okay. chill game that you can play whilst watching videos on your second monitor. The building system seems to be very precise and well designed. Visually, the art style is quite nice and fitting for the style of game. Once you get past a boring first hour or two, the progression system starts to become quite addictive. I actually kept opening the game and maintaining my crops for a few days after I stopped recording this video. It's the perfect game to psy-up casual non-gamer girlfriends and boyfriends into MMO addiction. I like the exploration aspect of the game, from the hidden treasures to the quests that slowly uncover storyline. The user interface is clean and nicely stylized, and I think traversing the map with your glider and gathering rare resources is fun. I felt myself getting a dopamine kick every time I saw a giant copper ore vein. The first few hours weren't very fun and didn't excite me to keep playing. Once I got my foot on the ladder of progression and goal setting though, I started having fun. In its current state, the character creation sucks. I'm a fairly average looking guy, and I wasn't able to create anything that looks like me, which is usually how I judge character creation. No beards, no tattoos, no muscle or body customization, and all of the clothing options are either female or gender neutral. For a game that's supposed to be an inclusive community sim, I was surprised that there wasn't any options to make a character that looks masculine in any way. Hopefully this improves over time with player feedback though. The game has a fixed camera position. I'd like the option to be able to zoom in and out. The game needs a better way of splitting item stacks. The crafting system is tedious at times because there's no way to just craft X amount for things like arrows and smoke bombs. Having to wait in a queue every loading screen gets annoying, especially at peak times. Perhaps as the game becomes less popular, this will be less of an issue though. And I think the game could use some visual improvements, especially at nighttime, which looks noticeably more ugly than at daytime, perhaps due to poor lighting or something. Overall, so far, Palia has kinda lived up to my expectations. The biggest issue I have with it is not being able to create a character with any massive options to getting into seats. Then no. It's a great. Guys, let me know your thoughts on Palia. I think the character
But wait! There's more!
Hello again. It's been 2 weeks since I first started playing Palia, and I thought I'd make this quick little recording at the end of the video just to show my progress, because I have indeed continued to play this game, and I've played it quite a lot at this point. So first of all, I've unlocked every single exquisite tool in the game, which means I've got my mining to level 10, I've got 16 gardening right now, which is pretty good, 9 fishing, 9 hunting, 9 bug catching, 10 foraging, 9 furniture making. The only thing that's lagging a bit behind is the cooking. Quick visit to my house. My house isn't that impressive. As you can see, I've got the 9x9 farm here, bunch of seed collectors, bunch of glowworm farms. I have extended my house a bit. I've got the base house plus 2 large rooms. My house would be more further progressed, but as you can see here, I've got the iron chests unlocked, which cost 100,000 gold, and I've also unlocked my full inventory, which cost 50,000 gold. In the first 2 weeks of playing this game, I've made 347k gold, which is pretty decent, and I've mostly done that through gardening. I started out by just spamming tomato plants, but they've recently nerfed that with the game's first big patch, which has also brought a new event. But yeah, I've enjoyed Palia way more than I expected to, and it seems like the game in its current state is quite bare bones. There is only 2 zones, but it seems like the foundation is there for them to eventually build a really good, solid community sim game. Okay, Hedon, now you can end the video for real this time, after I tend to my gardens.
Do you love intense, fast-paced combat and have the itch to pick up a new MMO? If so, it has one of the most unique MMO combat systems.
Well, I just blew 5 grand. It's like pretty fast, so gonna see about making some money today.
Welcome to the ultimate gold making guide in season 3 of New World. I'm going to be showcasing you how I made upwards of 1.2 million gold in just about a week since the launch of season 3. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing 3 different methods I used to gather up this 1.2 million gold. And if you enjoyed these methods, be sure to like and subscribe. It just tells me it's actually worth creating content like this. So without further ado, let's talk about how we make some money. Like this. So without further ado, let's talk about how we make some money. First things first, as we all know, there are new crafting components that every player needs in order to craft Best in Slot gear. One of them being a enchanted handle, another one being a tempered cast, which is a little bit more expensive on my server, so we might focus on that, almost 9,000 gold each. And you actually need both an enchanted handle and a tempered cast in order to craft a weapon matrix, which is about 15.4k or so on my server. It just makes the most sense based on margins for me to focus on tempered casts based on the current market. So with that being said, we're going to walk over and start crafting some of these. The prereq for this is that you do need 250 weaponsmithing. It's totally worth grinding and spending some money on this earlier rather than later because the margins are great. You can see it takes 2 of each of the new prismatic ingredients, a few gypsum orbs to cost some of our time, and then some gypsum casts. So it's really not that much. I'm just going to speed this along and craft a handful of them. It's not too expensive to craft these, and the margins are just amazing. So as I'm done crafting these, I'm going to go ahead and take another quick look at the trading post. If we take a look at tempered casts, we can see that right now they're selling for about 9,000 just straight up sell orders. But if we look at current buy orders, they're also at 5.6k. So okay, let's go ahead and jump to the next one, which is all about dark hide. Currently on my server, which is Marama, one piece of dark hide is 1.28 gold, which honestly is pretty crazy. Just to put it in perspective, let's say someone buys 200 pieces of Dark Hide. I'll be sharing a video that I posted a week. Extremely easy to pick this up. Even the buy orders are pretty high at 1.18, so you can make instant a week ago or so, which is still relevant today. It's essentially a non-stop farm for Dark Hide. These mammoths are just constantly respawning. It's super easy. You can get some weapon XP and skinning XP in the process. But again, it's essentially easy profit. Pick it up, 50 Dark Hide a piece, easy money. Next up, let's talk about something that we're all probably doing, which are elite chest runs. As you're gathering these different chests throughout Eternum, chances are you're picking up some decent bind on equip items, which means you can sell them. Just a quick look of how this will actually work. Let's say I have a light chest that I want to sell. Quick DMs gives you a ballpark value of
I wish some of this stuff I know most of the time when I look for videos, it's to confirm the stuff that I'm really scared that I've already known since day one that this kid thinks is like really crazy 2 weeks ago. But I mean, like, honestly, I go looking to confirm to see if there's anything I missed, and it's almost never there. It's almost never there. There's never some secret I miss, you know?